everyone, welcome to our presentation. Our team, Amber Boggs, Destiny Miller, Erin Yukon, and Savannah Van, explored how communication plays a central role in creating psychological safety during artificial intelligence-driven change. As AI continues to shift how organizations operate, from workflows to team roles, leaders are being called to navigate uncertainty, not just with strategy, but with intentional people-first communication. This presentation explores that transformation and its ripple effects across industries and teams. First, we'll take a look at AI's impact on job roles, industries, and employee experiences. From automation to augmentation, AI is reshaping not only how we work, but also how we experience work itself. Second, we'll explore the tension between innovation and uncertainty. While AI brings unprecedented opportunities, it also introduces fears around job security, ethics, and decision-making processes. Finally, we'll discuss the importance of adaptability and resilience in the AI era. As technology advances rapidly, individuals and organizations must embrace lifelong learning, flexibility, and a growth mindset to thrive.
How do psychological safety and organizational information processing theory support AI integration? Psychological safety, according to Amy Edmondson, is the belief that one can take interpersonal risks without fear of punishment. This is especially important during transformation when organizations need people to speak up, try new things, and learn from mistakes. Timothy Clark expanded on psychological safety with a four-stage model. Teams move from feeling included to actively challenging the status quo. These stages are vital when adopting AI, where fear of obsolescence or failure can prevent participation. Leadership is key. Humble leaders who show vulnerability and encourage feedback create an environment where psychological safety can thrive. This builds trust and drives innovation during change. Research shows that psychological safety promotes behaviors like speaking up, learning, and innovating. These are all essential for reducing errors and ensuring successful AI implementation. Now shifting to organizational information processing theory, or OIPT. Jay Galbraith tells us that as uncertainty increases, so must an organization's ability to process information. AI adds complexity, making effective communication structures critical. To manage AI complexity, organizations need flexible, responsive structures. Cotter's change model reinforces this by emphasizing communication and alignment to reduce ambiguity. Richard L. Daft and Robert H. Schlingel's media richness theory reminds us to match communication methods to message complexity. Sensitive, complex AI topics should be handled with rich media like face-to-face or video.
Psychological safety, defined as an individual's perception of interpersonal risk within a team, is a critical component of effective organizational performance. Research highlights the role of leadership in fostering environments that support trust, open communication, and interpersonal risk-taking. These conditions enhance team learning, coordination, and shared understanding. Psychological safety is not static, but a dynamic relational process that underpins collaboration, particularly during complex transitions, such as AI integration, ultimately promoting organizational adaptability and sustained effectiveness. Strategic ambiguity involves the intentional use of flexible messaging to allow for multiple interpretations across diverse audiences. Within teams, this approach can foster adaptability, creativity, and inclusivity, particularly during periods of organizational change. In the context of AI integration, ambiguity enables employees to navigate complexity with greater autonomy. However, excessive or unmanaged ambiguity may generate confusion, resistance, and undermine psychological safety. As AI becomes more integrated into collaborative workspaces, further empirical research is needed to understand how communication strategies shape trust, adaptation, and digital readiness. While internal communication is critical to fostering psychological safety, successful AI implementation also depends on cross-functional engagement and stakeholder alignment. Emerging research highlights that When internal and external stakeholders are strategically involved, organizations experience improved clarity, reduced resistance, and stronger collective performance. Yet, despite these findings, communication across stakeholder groups remains unexplored as a dynamic process of shaping team readiness and information processing. Understanding how such engagement influences psychological safety during digital transformation is essential for advancing both theory and practice.
Now let's dive into some case studies. For a Fortune 500 company to integrate AI while promoting psychological safety, there needs to be open communication channels, like regular town hall meetings to discuss the AI integration process, allowing employees to express their thoughts and receive updates directly from leadership. Training programs, comprehensive training sessions to equip employees with the necessary skills to work alongside AI technologies, reducing anxiety around job displacement and fostering a sense of competency. And finally, feedback mechanisms like anonymous feedback systems to encourage employees to share their experiences and suggestions related to AI integration, further reinforcing an open dialogue. This, in turn, will increase innovation, enhance collaboration, and improve learning behaviors. For high-tech startups, to ensure the successful integration of AI, they need to implement feedback loops by establishing a system for continuous feedback on an AI integration process, allowing team members to voice their thoughts on what was working and what needs adjustment. Utilizing AI for communication by implementing AI-driven chatbots, not only to improve client interactions, but also facilitate internal communication, ensuring team members are updated on project developments and could easily share insights, which will lead to enhanced innovation, improved efficiency, and employee engagement. From the case studies, we saw open communication, promotion of team collaboration, and different feedback mechanisms. Whether large or small, organizations that prioritize psychological safety and communication see better AI integration outcomes. Culture matters, but the principles are universal.
This slide summarizes key patterns in the literature, along with gaps in emerging areas of interest for future research. First, communication consistently appears as a critical mediator. It plays a central role in shaping trust, adaptability, and psychological safety, especially when it includes two-way dialogue and leadership engagement. Second, despite these insights, several gaps persist. There's a need for more data, deeper understanding of how ambiguity is interpreted by employees, and more comparative work on media channels in remote or hybrid environments. Leadership communication across cultural or organizational levels is another area with limited research. Third, these gaps point towards areas for future exploration. Scholars may examine how messaging flexibility evolves, how feedback systems influence engagement over time, and how communication strategies interact with environmental complexity. Finally, across literature, we see recurring themes, transparency, feedback mechanisms, and leadership behaviors that support psychologically safe, adaptive environments. These trends highlight ongoing scholarly interest in how communication operates under conditions of uncertainty and change.
What does it all mean? Psychological safety ensures employees feel safe to engage, share ideas, and adapt through learning. OIPT helps organizations handle the complexity of AI by improving how information is processed and shared. Together, these theories support employee engagement and clear communication, which are vital for smooth AI integration. People thrive with safety, and systems thrive with clarity. Both are key for successful AI transitions.